Now, we already know that Godzilla has been one of the most successful rappers of late 2010s. He became the most popular with his song Where You At, which debuted at number 2 at the top Godzilla songs, and has his first top 10 album called The Godzilla Show. However, he got his first number 1 album with the album The Godzilla 2000 LP Laws, which was released in December 17th, 2018, became his most successful album, selling over 231,000 copies in this first week. Godzilla continued with another successful album with the call The Godzilla Show, which is the album I want to talk about it. So I want y'all to know. Now I'm not gonna talk about his recent album. You already know it flopped. But let's be real. The Godzilla Show is Godzilla's third album. It came out on December 6, 2019, and features from rappers like ShadyMario, Birdo, Mechagodzilla 3, Godzilla 2001, and Shin Godzilla, and the singer Muto, which is honestly Godzilla's ex-wife. So this album was also another successful debut at number 1 at Top Godzilla's album, selling over 165,000 copies in his first week. This was slight decrease than his last album. However, it was a great successful record. It had 2 top 10 hits with the song Atop featuring Muto and Till I Die featuring Birdo, which peaked at number 4 and number 7 at respectively at the top Godzilla songs. Even though this album was successful, the album received mixed reviews from fans, saying that this album production is kind of like the same thing as Godzilla's LP Laws. If you guys don't know what cinema means, it means that it had the same sound but a little bit different. Now, however, some people say that Godzilla Show is Godzilla's best worker, or his most underrated album, or his most conscious album. Now, here's my opinion on there. The Godzilla Show is a pretty good album. However, it's not his best album because there were some songs that I wish was not on there, but I can understand where he's coming from. And it also has a cinema sound as the Godzilla Applause, which I can understand from people that thinks this album wasn't that good. It wasn't good as Sons of Applause. I would say it's good, but it's not as good as Sons of Applause or even his first studio album, the Godzilla 2000 LP. However, it's his most underrated album. If y'all want to listen to the album, I could put it on this YouTube video if I'm uploading right now. Now, as far as lyrical content, the lyrical content is very different. You know, to the laws, the lyrical content was very depressing, but it has some bars and in the hype tracks. But the Godzilla Show had that jazzy type of rap feel. Of course, we want to start with the banger, the Godzilla America, a very banger hard hitting track, ton of spinning bars, of course. But then the second track, Industry 2000, was talking about industry print. You know, you see artists copying artists, but the artists that copy artists became the most popular. So Godzilla was trying to talk about the artists issue, industry print. And he did not continue with that thing, but he continued to talk about some things that will, you know, how he felt. I'm talking about Star Wars Story. The song was about Darth Vader. So there were some stories in the Godzilla Show. What could have been better if he could explain a little bit better? And don't get me wrong, Tyson is a lyrical genius, but he could have done it like better, like in the Jay-Z or Kendrick Lamar or even J. Cole. There was some beats on here that remind me of some J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar-ish. I'm not saying it's very ripping off, but it's kind of remind me of the sound that Kendrick and J. Cole could have, you know, worked on their last albums. And also there's some mainstream beats, which tracks like Armory, Dirty in the Box, Outro featuring Muto, Till I Die featuring Birdo, Wanna Say featuring Mechagodzilla. There were some mainstream songs like that. However, it's not a lot on the Godzilla Show, but to be fair, Tenzin is a mainstream rapper, so he's gonna make his music a little bit disguidable, but a little bit accessible. But he wanna, you know, do it in a J. Cole way, like he make mainstream hits. And Tenzin got some number 1 hits, but he's not focusing on. He's focused more off the music. that he could work with. But that's I like about it. Overall, as for the Godzilla Show album, I think this is a pretty good album. But definitely his most underrated. But then I think he's his best album to date. No, I'm gonna say his third best project. If I had to rank the projects, I'm gonna say the Godzilla Show is his third best project today. It's a 7 out of 10 album. So if y'all want to listen to the album, you could I could put the thing on the poll thing, whatever you call it. So I'm gonna when I upload this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, and also the Godzilla new movie will be out in February 2021. So if y'all wonder why is it on release, it will be released in February 2021 because I'm trying to give it time. But anyway, y'all, thank you guys for watching this. See you later. Bye.